When it comes to speech and language, the first 5 years of life are filled with excitement. The communication skills your child develops during this time will have a major impact on your child's experiences throughout his or her life, at school, in relationships, at work, and in day-to-day life. And as a parent, there's a great deal you can do to help support your child's language development. But how do you know if your child's communication skills are developing on track? The first step is to know what your child should be able to do at each stage. Each of these accomplishments is called a milestone. Think of every milestone as being built on building blocks. After each milestone is reached, the foundation is laid for the next one. The more blocks you have, the more solid your structure. This program will demonstrate some of the communication milestones your child should be reaching at about this age. It will also show you how to give your child the building blocks needed to help him or her reach those milestones. Between the ages of 2 to 3 years, your child's vocabulary is growing daily. She's becoming skilled at speaking in short sentences. And though she probably won't be able to pronounce all her words clearly, most people should be able to understand at least half of what she says. Watch as Cadence and Nev demonstrate some of the milestones your child should reach between the ages of 2 to 3 years. Uses sentences with 5 to 8 words, like, "Mommy, I want to go now." In this example, Cadence says, "Baby, you spill your milk?"
Baby, you spill your milk?
Clearly makes these sounds in words. P, B, M, H, N, W, T, D.
Sit down. We should make the baby some food. You want to make the baby lunch?
What is it?
Right here.
Not that.
Not this?
No. Daddy, this, that.
Okay.
I make baby lunch.
You make the baby lunch?
Can say words with 2 or more syllables or beats. For example, apple, raspberry.
I want this one.
Okay.
This. Sorry.
Raspberry.
Raspberry. I want this one.
Is able to use descriptive words, such as small, dirty, wet, or cold.
You want to try it? See if it's hot?
No.
No?
That.
There. Can I have some now? Ooh, that's hot.
No.
No? Is it cold?
No.
Then what is it?
Ice.
Ice?
It's good ice.
It's cold ice?
I have
Iced tea?
tea.
Oh, you have iced tea?
Oh, it's hot.
It's hot now? Oh boy. Be careful. You want to blow in it?
No.
Asks questions frequently, using who, what, and where.
She has to pee again?
Where's her toilet? Where's her toilet?
Her potty? Oh, here it is. I found it.
Answers simple questions like, "What is this?" or "Who made the mess?"
Who's that big piece for? Hey?
Me.
You? And where's my piece? Does Daddy get one?
It's here.
Right there? Oh, that's pretty big. I don't know if I can eat that. Are you going to help me?
Yeah.
Enjoys looking at books and talking about the pictures.
Read that book. Look. Sticker.
What's this?
Can you?
It's a kitty, yeah.
Mickey Mouse.
Mickey Mouse. The kitty's chasing the mouse.
Can sing parts of songs.
Goodbye, baby, on the treetop. When the wind blows, the cradle will rock.
Understands the idea of size, like big or little. and the idea of quantity, such as a little, a lot, or more.
You want a big piece or a little piece?
No, I'll do it.
You'll do it?
I want this one.
Okay.
I'll do it.
Are you cutting a big piece or a little piece?
Little piece.
A little piece?
No, big piece.
Oh, a big piece. Who's having the big piece?
Me.
You? And what's Daddy gonna have? Is Daddy gonna have a little piece or a big piece?
Big piece.
Oh, we're both gonna have a big piece?
And I want this one.
Yes.
Remembers and understands familiar stories.
Is Mommy behind the plant?
Nope.
Check.
Nope. My ball.
Yeah, the ball. Is Mommy behind the chair?
Nope.
No. What's there?
Nope. My dad.
Your kitty cat? Is Mommy under the table?
Nope.
What's there?
Nope. My daddy.
Your teddy.
No. It's me.
Oh, it's Melena's teddy? Is Mommy behind the shower curtain?
No.
No. What's there?
Nope. My duckies.
Your duckies. Is Mommy under the blanket?
Yes.
Check.
Mommy.
Oh, there's Mommy. Yay, Mommy.
Shows affection for family or favorite playmates, and concern when someone is hurt or sad.
Daddy, I'm bleeding.
What?
I'm bleeding.
You're not bleeding. No,
Who's bleeding?
no.
Who's bleeding? See? Baby?
Did the baby fall down and get hurt?
Baby's sound.
These are some of the milestones your toddler should be reaching by the age of 3. But it's important to remember that every child is unique and will reach milestones at his or her own pace. However, some children have difficulty developing normal speech and language skills and may need extra help from a specialist. It's important for these children to get help early to prevent more problems later on and so that they can reach their fullest potential. Be sure to speak with your healthcare provider if your child shows a lot of frustration when trying to talk, stutters for longer than a 3-month period, doesn't string 2 words together, cannot be understood by others, still drools, or if you have any other concerns about her development. Now, let's look at some important ways that you as a parent can help your child continue to build her language skills. You continue to play an important role in your child's growing ability to communicate. Between the ages of 2 and 3, your child is working on developing the language and grammar skills to start having real conversations with you. Here are some tips for how you can encourage this exciting phase of your child's development. At this age, your child is learning to put together sentences with 3 or more words. Be sure to speak often with your child, using full sentences and good grammar. This way, you're modeling for her how to put words and sentences together in the proper way. Gradually, she'll begin to use more complex sentences and grammar herself. Watch how Nev's dad talks to her, using full sentences.
That's good cake. Who made the cake?
Me.
You did. You did a good job.
I'm done.
Well done.
It's normal for a toddler to mispronounce words, make grammar mistakes, or to miss words in a sentence. The best way to help your child learn how to say things more clearly and correctly is not to tell her that she's wrong, but to repeat what she says using the correct words and sounds. Try to put emphasis on the sound that was mispronounced or the word that was missed in the sentence. This way, you're gently showing her how to say things the right way without making a big deal about her mistakes.
Look, we're painting.
She's painting. The little girl is painting a picture.
Grandma?
You paint pictures at Grandma's too, eh?
Find opportunities to practice counting things with your toddler. This will help her learn how to use plurals by adding the letter S to the end of words when there's more than one thing. When she starts to use plurals herself, she'll probably only add the letter S to words. But eventually, she'll begin to learn irregular plurals too, such as feet, by listening to you use these sorts of plurals too. Watch how Cadence's dad counts with her.
Here's one arm.
Here's two. Here's two.
Two arms. There, I put Mr. Potato Head's feet on. And he's got 2 eyes and 2 arms.
When you offer your child the chance to choose what clothes to wear or what toys to play with, you're giving her a reason to communicate. She's also learning the power of communication, that by expressing her choice, she can influence what happens.
Eat the milk. They
Okay, with the fork or the spoon?
fork and spoon.
Oh, both. So 2 hands?
Yeah.
Okay.
Um.
Oh, those are big bites.
Mm.
I'm getting full. Are you full?
Nope.
No? You gonna eat some more?
And I wanna need tea.
Tea? Yeah, that'll help, eh? How about we have some more tea? Just a little for me. You want a little or a lot?
Singing fun songs that involve actions, taking turns, repetition, and gestures can help develop your toddler's conversational skills. That's because taking turns is one of the most important skills needed to be able to have a conversation. Songs with lots of actions, gestures, and repetition make it easy for children to know when to take a turn and to know what to do on their turn.
You put your right foot in, you put your right foot out, you put your right foot in, and you shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. You put your left foot in, you put your left foot out, put your left foot in, and you shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. You put your right hand in, you put your right hand out, put your right hand in, and you shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about.
When reading with your child, ask her about the pictures in the book and about what's happening. This will help pique her interest in the story, and eventually she'll be able to put ideas together to retell the story herself. Try not to overwhelm her with questions, though, or she may lose interest. The best books for this age have short stories with a simple, predictable plot, fun words and repetition. Stories about the farm, zoo, or a visit to the dentist are often hits at this age.
What's this little boy doing?
He's washing.
He's washing his face.
Look.
What's he doing?
Lipstick.
No, not lipstick. What's he doing?
Brush teeth.
He's brushing his teeth. Want to turn the page?
Look.
What's that little boy doing?
He's stirring.
He's stirring.
Look.
Find opportunities such as playing I Spy to use words that describe color, shape, size, or number. This will help your child develop the vocabulary she needs to express herself in day-to-day activities and reduce the number of communication breakdowns. Watch how Nev's dad encourages her to use descriptive words to talk about the images in the book they're looking at.
Okay, who is dark green with a shell? A turtle. What color is he?
Green.
Green.
And more green.
And more green.
And more green.
And more green. 3 greens, eh? And who do I see with wings? A ladybug. What color?
Red.
And?
Brown.
No.
Black.
Black.
Help your child to tell stories by asking questions that guide her through her storytelling. To keep the story going, ask questions about who, what, and where, as well as questions that offer her a choice in her answer. These questions show that you're interested in her story. Be sure to let your child take the lead and do most of the telling.
Daddy, baby's hungry.
Oh. The baby's been eating a lot.
Yeah.
She's eating all of her bottle.
Oh. Her pee.
She has to pee again?
Where's her trolley? Where's her trolley?
Her potty? Oh, here it is. I found it.
Oh, baby, you peed?
Did she pee on the floor?
Yeah.
Oh, no. We'll have to clean it. We'll have to clean it up.
I cleaned that up.
In this program, we've reviewed some of the milestones your child should reach at about this age, and some simple ways that you can support his or her growing communication skills. You're encouraged to return to this resource at each step of your child's development. And remember, if at any stage you have concerns about your child's speech and language development, don't hesitate to talk to your healthcare provider. By using the simple tips we've discussed in this program, and by getting help for any communication problems early, you can help pave the way for your child's future success.